Hey guys, what's going on? It's Greg with By the Bootstraps, btbootstraps.com. Want to discuss the double standards in politics today. I know a lot of people go, oh God, I don't want to talk about this, blah, blah, blah. I know. You know, my discussion today is all the recent developments with Donald Trump and the Mueller investigation and the hypocrisy from all the sides. And I'm not coming at it from like a conservative, Republican, progressive, liberal, anything like that. I'm not. What I'm coming at it is the ridiculousness and the waste of money that we are spending on an investigation that has been going on for almost 2 years, and the damage that it's causing to our country as a whole, when we could be uniting with our president to show support and accomplish the goals that he got voted in to do, versus constantly fighting, constantly wasting money. For what? Because you don't like him? Because he said things that you don't enjoy? You know, because he mentioned grab him by the pussy, which, you know, was completely taken out of context, by the way. And as someone who has been in the military, I can tell you for a fact that the comments, the locker room talk as they call it, is way worse than that. But apparently, you know, he's supposed to be perfect, when there's not a single one of those assholes in Washington who are. Not even close. I bet there's skeletons upon skeletons upon skeletons in those closets. But yet they want to act like they're perfect. You know, they want to hide their, they want to hide their sins essentially while going after him. Which again, not a huge Trump supporter in that regard. You know, I'm glad he won and not Hillary. But it doesn't mean I just lockstep follow whatever he says and does. And you know, I think he should lay off on the Twitter. I think he should lay off on some of his rhetoric. You know, I don't think it speaks very well for what we're looking to do as a country when he's constantly bickering and fighting. But I also understand why he's doing it. I mean, when you have a group of people who would just nonstop attack you for everything and block everything you do, yeah, I can definitely see why you would do that. You know, I was asking my wife today, because we've had several of those rulings that have come down where federal judges have said, no, we're going to block the amnesty bill. We're going to block the visa. We're going to block the asylum. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. You know, why is it those rulings come down and it's an immediate, we have to halt everything and just allow them to continue doing what they were doing, but yet you have a federal judge who said that the Obamacare was unconstitutional, and yet they're going to continue pushing that through. Why isn't that not immediately halted and blocked and reversed? You know, I mean, it's going to go to the Supreme Court, obviously, but why the double standard? Why one immediate action for one, but not for the other? You know, how much money have we wasted, you know, looking at an investigation about collusion? You know, which I know people are like, yeah, but it's not fair. You know, what if the Russians helped? Okay, that's a fair point. I'll give you that. But what about when Obama openly worked against Netanyahu for Israel's prime minister position and used federal dollars to do it, and not a damn person on the left said a damn word about any of it? That was perfectly acceptable. But if Donald Trump worked with Russia, which we still don't know if he did or didn't, we haven't seen anything. You know, that's part of the other problem, is that it's been almost 2 years and not one shred of evidence has come out to say yes or no. There's a lot of theory, a lot of speculation, but there's not been one solid piece of evidence. You know, and we've spent how much millions of dollars on this thing now? For what? You know, they keep saying, oh, it's just a drop in the bucket, you know. Everything's a drop in the bucket when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, when you get enough drops in a bucket, you fill the damn bucket. That's a lot of money. You know, I don't know about you, but I could definitely use a couple $4 million in my back pocket. Ha! Goodbye work. You know, my ass is going to be in Japan somewhere, having fun. My point being is that, you know, they talk about collusion with Trump, you know, with the Russians. Well, what about Hillary Clinton and her uranium deal? You know, what about the email server? And I speak from this, you know, again, I don't care what side you pick, but if you want to talk about consistency, you know, my wife and I were both in the service. We both worked with secret, you know, I worked with secret information, she worked with top secret information. I can tell you for a fact that if either one of us, or either anyone in the military who would have treated documents the same way that she treated her documents, whether you think it's right, wrong, or indifferent, I'm telling you for a fact, our asses would be in jail. Why is she still walking around after having a private server with top secret government information on it and then destroying said information. Hush. I mean, so many federal laws have been broken there, it's ridiculous. I would be sitting in jail. You would be sitting in jail. And yet, she walks. She actually gets an acquittal letter before they even do the investigation. That is amazing. But yet, 2 years in the making, and we're still looking for evidence that we don't know even exists. Comment below, let me know what you guys think about this. I'll talk to you guys later.